Panama has a complete and accommodated government, a product of the situation based of the understanding between both parties. Some people think they are friends, they interrelate with each other, they cover up for each other, and other reasons people don't know much. For example, the fact that Panama is used as a tax haven to deposit great fortune of the bolivarges of corrupt people of the Venezuelan regime in Panama. It is also a place to supply them much closer to Miami. I remember that many of them are sanctioned by the US law and can come, so they go to Panama to fill their pockets discreetly. Apart from the migration, which is not discreetly, since we have a lot of Venezuelan migrants in Panama, I mean people who go, buy and go directly to the workhouse, supply them sell and bring it into the Venezuela. So that is an important economic branch, and that I wish it was legitimate. Not because Venezuela is in crisis, means that corrupt capital have to take advantage of the crisis, and Panama government is an intermediary of that. And the third issue has not to do with things like, for example, the Interpol alerts withdraw from Venezuelan opponents, and that have not been deleted for the Panamanian Interpol system. And there are people like me, as an opposition to the regime, that think twice before flying over Panama, forget about going there, but flying over because we are not sure if the Panamanian government will respect the asylum status, refugees, or people protected by the precautionary measure of the Inter-American Commission of Human Rights or not. I know that there have been people detained at airports that almost have been repatriated to Venezuela. So that shows you a situation of how the President Varela turns a blind eye and has any comment when students in Venezuela are killed, as he has no comment on political prisoners, as there are no comments on. For example, the General Vivas was captured at his house after being captured a few days ago. So far, no one has shown a proof of life. We have no idea what the boys arrested in prison El Pozo are. We have not seen pictures of them for months. We also have no idea if they are tortured or they must show the picture when the marks of the torture have been already disappeared. There is no supervision of human rights representatives in prison because the government prohibited it. Well, for all that, Varela government is an accomplice of what is happening. Also, in a country that has suffered similar situation, that overcome them, and where Panamanian has very good memory, a memory with suspicion and pain of all those people who suffered all those violations. We have not yet reached some point as Panama did during Noriega regime. He should remember this and should show solidarity as we did it in times when Panamanians immigrated to Venezuela, were exiled in Venezuela, and we welcome them with open arms. Venezuela has been a great recipient of all migrants, caused by very exile of whole dictatorship in history. In fact, today Venezuelan migration and exile of forces displaced people do not know exactly the number, reach about 2.5 million. I think there are much more, because of double nationalities. Many people went to Argentina because they have an Argentinian Venezuela, Italian Venezuela, and Lebanese Venezuelan passport. The lack of support for Venezuelan immigrants' condition in Panama, not all of them go with money, not all of them go to buy the most expensive real estate, which raises the issue of real estate in Panama. So I understand that the Panamanians feel uncomfortable with the presence or competition, or the invasion even of Venezuela in Panama. There are a lot of Venezuelans who are not going to Panama, perhaps the majority, not because they want to bother them, or because they want to mess with anyone's life, or because they want to invade anyone's space, but because they are left without a choice, and there is a humanitarian problem. People are not living because they want to, but because they are forced to.